Greetings, guys and gals, to another Jabber Jabber. Today we have Bisu versus Ryan, SK Telecom T1 versus WeMade FOX, played on Aztec on the 11th of November. Sorry, I had to start this video just a little bit early because this game is around 15 minutes. Obviously, that mediocrely spoils it for you, but I mean, I'm going to tell you anyways why I did that, because it's really annoying in my opinion to watch a video that's like 6 minutes long cut into 2 parts, and then you know, the second part's like 9 minutes long because you couldn't get into 15. And so this, you aren't missing much. Pretty much we've got a quick hatchery, probably like a 12 hatch with a spawning pool for Shrine, and Bisu is going to go for a Forge Fast Expand. Probably going to get his Nexus first, just because he does realize that Shrine went for this early hatchery, and he's also double expanding at the 7 o'clock position, as well as the purple Protoss. We obviously have Bisu at the 12 o'clock, and at the 4 o'clock position we have the blue Zerg Shrine. We made FOX a new team in the Proleague, relatively to how long the Proleague's been around, I guess. Coming to existence in 2007, and Height Entis, not in this game, but I just casted Lita versus Ruby. Height Entis is a new team this year, formed of Height Sparkies and CJ Entis. CJ Entis losing effort. Yes, there we go. Losing effort to I don't know what we lost him to. He's not going to play at SC2, is what he said in his interview, and he also said that he's probably not going to do a lot of gaming stuff, so he's going to find something else to do. A lot of programmers apparently become big gamblers for some odd reason or not. That information's coming from Colorado, so don't quote me on that. Anyways, layer tech going up for Shrine. He is going to send a few Zerglings up to Bisu's base. Gonna get through. Uh-oh, not going to be good there. He's going to get through. The cannon did not warp in at time. A little bit, you know, careless by Bisu, and 2 Zerglings are going to be in his base, going to do a little bit of harassment. Going to be really annoying. That probe gets picked off as well. Uh oh, Bisu's slipping up here. You know, when Bisu loses his probe before the 26th minute, that Bisu is slipping up on his micro, and so these 2 Zerglings are going to be in the base, going to be followed by 1 Zealot, and a Stargate's also going up. Pretty standard. Cybernetics core is already down, obviously. Pretty standard to get Corsairs now in PVZ, but wow, Bisu doing a little bit of a slip up there. He does have his probes transferred, is mining at that other base. Almost gets picked off there. The probe almost got picked off, but the Zealot is huffing and puffing around trying to catch these Zerglings. These Zerglings just have too much energy for that Zealot. That Zealot's not going to be able to catch them anytime soon. Almost picking off, oh, and they do pick off a probe. Bisu is a little bit careless again and lets his probe get picked off. He is going for a Citadel of a Dune, so we might see the Bisu build, the famous Bisu build. But like Moltrap said in a commentary with Caller, the first one I ever watched, that no matter what he does, it's the Bisu build. 1 Zergling get picked off there, another probe getting picked off as well, and Bisu, if he loses this other probe, man, this is going to be really bad, because that means that he is way off of his game. He does not lose his probes ever. He's like the king. Instead of the Ninja Toss, we should call him the king of probes or something like that. And oh, and he does get picked off. So this is really bad luck. This is like walking under a ladder and coming across like 4 black cats at the same time. Spire going down for a Shrine, also going for another hatchery, another 2, oh my gosh, another 2 hatcheries it looks like. So it looks like we're gonna have 5 hatch mutas or something like that. That's gonna be ridiculous. Probably gonna get a few mutas, or probably gonna go for a few Scourge, and then just go into 5 hatch Hydras, which is a much more common build, kind of the Sauron Savior-S build. I can't believe I just said his name. Sorry about that, guys. I know it hurts your ears. Anyways, this Corsair is out now, having to go around and probably going to pick off this Overlord is what I'm assuming, and that's exactly what build he's going to go. He's going to go for those 5 hatch Hydras. He already has that Hydra list down. Also is getting an Evo Chamber to build some Spore Colonies to deter those Corsairs away. Bisu, on the other hand, looks like he might be a little bit behind. 2 Corsairs out now for him. He's able to pick off one of those Overlords, but I don't exactly know what Bisu's been doing here. Sunken Colony morphing at that bottom left base. Scourge out now, and Bisu's going to have to be really careful with these Corsairs. Looks like Zergling's coming in the base as well. He's got a good defense with all those Zealots, so he's going really Zealot heavy, surprisingly. He's probably going to get Zealot speed is what I'm assuming, since he just got so many Zealots. Oh, these Zerglings are going to have to fall back. But yeah, I don't think he's going to go DTs anymore. He is building a cannon at his base, probably to deter from mutas, anything like that, and also to kill off the Skurs so he can run back his Corsairs. And now the Hydralisks are out. Bisu is going to come in for a timing push here. This timing push could be really, really effective if he does it right. There's really no units for Shrine, and Shrine's in a little bit of trouble here. Bisu's pushing out with a big group of Zealots here. Zergling's running right past him, but they're not going to be able to get that through that defense of those cannons, and so really in a hard position is Shrine here. He needs to hold this off. If he holds this off, he's going to be in a great position at the same time. And what a Gosu move there, morphing that Lurker. But these Zealots are not going to be able to get past that. 2 Zealots get in the base, though. They're able to take out one of drones. Drones moving, and Bisu going to have to wait until this Lurker is unburrowed. And this is really bad because I don't think he has observers. Once those observers come out, he'll be in an okay position. But these Lurkers, Lurker burrows, and Lurker actually dies, I think. The Lurker died, one of the Lurker burrows as well. Zealots are going to have to back up here, and he's building a Templar Archive, so he might be going for DTs, maybe High Templar is what I'm assuming, get some storms off on those Lurkers. So pretty much just even for both players. We have 3 bases for Shrine and 2 bases for Bisu, but that's really okay. Bisu, the Protoss player, can be, 1 base behind and still do fairly well, just how Starcraft 1 works out. Looks like Bisu wants to pick up another base, though. He's going at that top right, and those Zealots are going to have to fall back, and a Lurker burrowing right next to that Forge there is going to be able to hit on that Forge, and I don't think there's observers on the field yet. Zergling's getting picked off. This pro might get picked off. This Bisu loses a 3rd pro. Oh my gosh. He lost a 3rd probe. There's no hope for Bisu. He knows it. And he knows he's just eminent to lose because he's just lost 3 probes. That's pretty much unheard of by Bisu. These Hydralisks looks like they're going to push out now. These Lurker burrows going to be able to get a free shot on those Zealots. The Zealots are going to have to fall back. They do have Zealot legs, though, which now they are called Speedlots. Zealot getting picked off by those Hydras there, and he's going to really have to fall back to those cannons. And Archon now out in the mix as well. He really needs some observers to, see those Lurkers. And this High Templar gets picked off. Sorry, I was yawning there, but the High Templar gets picked off, and another High Templar might go down too. This cannon gets picked off. This other cannon is going to go down. There's no more cannons in his base. He's in a lot of trouble. 4 Lurkers at the front now. They're going to be able to take down this Forge. Bisu's going to be able to sandwich these units, though, and I don't think that they are going to take down the Forge. The Observer coming just in the nick of time for Bisu to take care of this Force here. But this really reminds me of Bisu versus Jaedong, the first match that I ever watched, and Bisu just macroing his mind out. He has a lot of saturation at his main. But wow, really good attack by Shrine, and Shrine is pretty much, at least to my knowledge, kind of an unknown player, not a huge name. And Bisu is just playing fantastic lately, so I thought this was going to be not a very good match. I thought Bisu would be able to roll over him, especially because Bisu's PVZ is probably his best matchup, is what I'm assuming. Really good storm there, able to hit a ton of Hydralisks, and these Hydralisks are just going to have to fall back, but I don't think there's enough Zealots. There's way too many Hydralisks, more Hydralisk reinforcement. I don't know how Bisu's going to be able to reinforce it. He's going to have to cancel that cannon. That's exactly what he does. That probe goes down, and more High Templar coming in, more Zealots coming in, and they're getting a little bit of surround. These High Templar are doing a great storm again, but they're going to be able to pick off that High Templar, doing a good surround, and Shrine is going to go up to the top left position now. He's moving, he's retreating. Overlord's following this force. He's got another control group down at the bottom there. The southern units are coming up to the top, and Shrine's in a pretty good position. He doesn't look too worried. He looks pretty confident at the very least. Lurkers motioning in from Hydralisk, and these speed overlords are going to run away. I don't know where any of his other units are, though. There's just a lot of Hydralisks, but at the same time, there are a lot of Zealots. A lot of Zealots. The Zealots are going to go engage, and now the Hydralisks are going down left and right, and Shrine is going to have to back up here, but no, he stays in attacks. Zealots are going down now, and Bisu is going to have to back up. He's not going to be able to take out this force. Only 4 Zealots left for Bisu. And I pretty much called it. I told him, I was like, you know what, Bisu, you're going to lose. You just lost those probes, and we don't want that Corsair to get picked off. It looks like a Doom drop is coming down for Shrine. Shrine's going to just drop right in his base. I don't know if Bisu sees this. He did see all those overlords there. He is moving his observers, so he does see this drop coming on, and he is going to be able to defend it, hopefully, is what I'm assuming, because Bisu is my favorite player. Although Shrine plays Zerg, and I just recently switched to Zerg, in the CSL for CSU, so I really should be rooting for Shrine here. It looks like the Observer's getting picked off. Oh man, 2 Observers getting picked off. Good storm. They're able to hit both of, no, just one of the lurkers actually. That animation was a little bit off. This Forge is probably going to go down. Elevating his units was a really good move by Shrine. That Forge does go down, and he's going to be content just to contain Bisu right outside of his base. Bisu looks like he's on the edge of his toes, or the, I'm not going to make another really bad analogy. Anyways, that Hydra is able to pick off one of the Dragoons there. Another battle going down, and Bisu looks like he's going to push out now. He's got more Dragoon forces, and a good storm by Bisu. He's going in here, not quite as good as Jambi. Jambi has the best storms there are. Jambi is known for his storms, as well as Cal. But anyways, these Dragoons are coming in, Lurkers burrowing, and this battle is going to be super close. If he can pick off these Lurkers, he's going to come out ahead, but the Lurkers are just doing so much damage to his Dragoons. The Lurkers going down, only 2 more Lurkers. Hydra's reinforcing, though. These Hydras are going to be able to reinforce. There's about 6 or 7, 8 Hydras, but there's just so many Dragoons. These Dragoons are going to be able to take this out, especially if he's going to get a storm off. He's going to be able to get a storm off, but no, man, that High Templar almost gets picked off. These Hydralists are going to have to retreat, but now he's reinforcing yet again, and a good storm on the Hydras, though. Really good storm on the Hydras. These Hydras are going to go down fairly easily after that storm. Zealots in the mix. They're going to be able to take down this Lurker, and Bisu, doing a Gosu defense, is able to defend against that attack of Shrines, doing an amazing job. I don't know how he did that. That was pretty ridiculous. Anyways, we have that 3 o'clock base, I guess you could say, is still not up for Bisu, and Shrine's been out 3 bases this whole time. He is trying to engage there, loses Zealots, and he's going to have to fall back. But in my opinion, I think that Bisu is going to be able to do a lot more. Get another good storm there, not quite as good as some of the other ones, and he's reinforcing with more Zealots. High Templar in the mix as well, and that Corsair, it looks like, why isn't that Corsair attacking those overlords? I have no idea. But anyways, because it does have splash damage, would be able to do so much damage against all those grouped up overlords. He's probably just going for another scout. We have 5 racks, or 5 hatch Hydras versus 2 base Protoss. He's going for his 3rd at that 233-ish position. Corsair running right by those overlords yet again, and Bisu has macroed up a huge army. He's probably at like 6-7 gates now, and doing a really nice job. Gonna be able to push out anytime soon. Mutas are in play now, and I was not expecting this. If there's a production tab like there is on Starcraft 2, I probably would have been able to see it, but there's Mutas in the mix, and that's really particular, especially with all of these Dragoons. The Mutas are probably there to pick off the High Templar is what I'm assuming. The Mutas are running right past Bisu's army. They might be going for harass, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for harassment, and Shrine is falling back now. He's going to be attacking this pylon, doing alright. Muta Micro, not his best. And now Bisu's going to have to back up here and try to engage this army of Mutalists, and the fans are screaming because they know that this is really bad trouble for Bisu, although at the same time he's able to pick off a ton of units. He's going to be going down to that bottom left base, and Bisu's going to be able to take this bottom left base out. And if he's able to do that, then this is going to be really good for him, but at the same time there's more Hydras reinforcing at that 3 o'clock position. They're just marching up, trying to get to that 3 o'clock position. Bisu knows this. He might be pulling back, but no, he's going for it. All in or nothing. And Bisu's army is actually going back. It's split up. Some of the forces at that bottom left, and some are reinforcing his base. Those cannons are going to be able to help to defend, but there's a lot of Hydralists there, and a few Mutalists, and more Dragoons coming in here. If he's able to pick off this Nexus, that would be so good. More Dragoons forcing in, though. There's a ton of Dragoons. Really good storm by Bisu. More good storm by Bisu. Bisu's just doing so good with his storms lately. More Hydralists going down, and geez, those storms are just so effective. Another really good storm. Oh man, those were Gosu storms there. He needs to pick off that Lurker. That Lurker's doing a lot of damage to him. He needs to reinforce with more Zealots. He is reinforcing more Zealots. Both of those hatcheries are down at that bottom left, and GG coming from Shrine. So Bisu wins, and Bisu just doing an amazing job. This video is going to be cut really short, but GG guys.